Oh, hello everyone, it's me, Great to have you here. Welcome to another Sanctuary Sundays. It's me, Solid, good to have you here again. I have to be a little bit quiet and hopefully you guys can hear me well. Not super quiet, but I do have to get close to the mic because it is really late at night. And I just couldn't sleep super well, and I decided to kind of work on this real quick. Because I didn't finish it up early on time, but this will be uploaded on time, thankfully, because unlike everything else, this is actually uploaded on time. Well, yeah, actually, let me check. The last time I uploaded it was on the 10th. Yep, nope, I did not make this one yet. Lovely. But I think this week's actually, Wait Sanctuary week, so it is going to be a little sketchy. I think we're going to use yellow team for this. Lovely. Oh yeah, let's see. We got this one, right? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Look on that. And this one should be fairly simple. Primarily because it's just pretty easy for the most part, other than like towards the Olivia. Which probably means we need a lot of survivability, more than anything. Interesting, alright. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. I have really been touching the 3.5-year anniversary so far. Because I think it's always typically pretty mid. I have been taking advantage of the 3x multiplier on the whatchamacallit, on the hard difficulty quests. That's what I've been taking advantage of. Let me see. Before the start of battle, raise healing boost, hurt raid. We're gonna go with discount actually on that one. Yeah, I think as of now, and I've talked about this for a minute. I've been looking to see if I can upgrade my yellow team. Not necessarily my yellow team, actually. Some of my team's units for a hot minute now. Now, this is the best time to upgrade anything. If you're, again, I will be probably making a 3.5 anniversary video soon enough about what to do during the anniversaries. Because not necessarily a lot of people miss it, but for the kind of a newbies, it's kind of always like confusing about what to do. And realistically, it's pretty simple. And the problem is, I'll be real with y'all, I've been struggling with my timing recently, as well as motivation-wise, because the amount of random shit that shows up every other week about stuff I maybe didn't do last week ends up kind of squirming in. Just like, oh, I forgot to do something last week, and I end up having to do it this week, or maybe like another day. And if I'm doing that, I don't have time to record. And since every day we have to do stuff, I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious. Like, I gotta eat 3 times a day or so. And if I'm not making food, I am making something else, which is kind of ridiculous, because, again, food takes so long to make. I would love to prep some stuff, but, if y'all deal with family, y'all never has their own fucking preferences, and maybe you make something and they're like, I'm not in the mood for this. So it ends up being a fight over whether I make something, or better yet, whether I even bother asking. Because, like, oh, there's no point in asking, because they have something in mind and they want me to make it, right? Now, for today, crit raid for their crit Hunter's memory. Okay. We only have one of these. We're actually gonna, I think. Not tough. I'm not necessarily super sleepy, but I will get too loud if I get too into the game. So if y'all are like wondering like why are you so like not active today, and that's kind of the answer to that. I'm recording late at night. People are sleeping right now. I'm quote unquote working middle of the fucking night. So that's nice. Alright, let's see. Well, how are you guys liking the 3.5 anniversary? I definitely think that the honestly, and I did talk about this, and I posted it. I messaged Zio. So Zio, brother, I just realized you're a pretty big channel, bro. Congratulations on the. Because I was just like scrolling through it, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'd probably subscribe to you, because he's also a and Holmes, you're a Eminence Shadow content creator. I appreciate that, bro. Dude, I'm gonna be so for real. I don't check too much, too many people. Like sometimes I'm like curious. I'm like clicking the profiles. I'm like, oh wait, he's a fellow CC on Demons and Shadow, bro. But yeah, no, see, bro, I'm so cooked. If you're watching this, cause banana, y'all, for this peep that have been watching, cause the videos that do the best for me are my summon videos. But I know why. I genuinely have some of the greatest luck in the fucking game, bro. I have no complaints about my luck. Like, other than like random moments, I definitely think for a fucking for a game that I definitely feel like it could be way worse to me, I definitely think I have some of the greatest luck in the game. And it's not a... Ooh, what's going on with this one? Oh, see, I think I need to be faster. As well as probably a little bit tankier, so. On healing, evasion, that's not too bad. Speed is not too bad. Damn, they're giving us gold memories already. That's fucking tough. Yeah, no, fucking this thing's always fucking difficult. But, yeah, these things is getting tough. But yeah, no. So back to the main topic, because I'm kind of sidetracking. So she was messaging me about my luck recently. And Holmes, I'm gonna be so for real, bro. I have certain plans for some videos, and then I've been doing the like ever since I kind of realized if I want to get something like a character, right? Unless it's like one of the Shadowfests that is like whatchamacallit, unless it's one of the Shadowfests like the demon Shadowfest, right? The demonic Shadowfest. Ooh, that is my health is decreasing pretty chunkily. Okay. It's because the fights are not lasting long enough. That's probably what's causing it. Evasion, attack, defense, not too bad. Healing boost over heal. Oh, chunky discount, right? Okay. Fine. But yeah, what ends up causing it for me, right? Or luck-wise, right? That's kind of why I got back into the game, I'll be real with you. My luck was actually godly, and that's why I came back to the game. I'll be yourself for real. I don't know if y'all remember, like, when I started uploading, when I started uploading Demons of Shadow, because that's what I kind of came back to, right? That's what really got me into, like, really just to playing the game, right? It was a make it or break it for me, where would push me into A, back into the game, and B, into really uploading YouTube again, or not again, but to really start trying, was this game. And what ended up happening, right, is I summoned, and this is why I have like a very heartfelt love for two characters, right? We're actually gonna edit party right now, and that's kind of why I'll not necessarily use them, but I have very fond memories of these two characters. But I'm gonna show you real quick, and I do talk about them, and I have videos about them in the past. But we're just gonna click on party 3. We're gonna click on this. So this was approximately like about 2 years ago, right? At this point, back towards the beginning of the 2nd anniversary, during Christmas time, the 2nd year in Christmas, they had released the first time around, they had released Alexia and Sherry is what they released. And I couldn't get them. As well as the New Year's anniversary as well. And what ended up happening is, I couldn't really play the Eminence and Shadow in my phone, and still can't really, like, in a decently, how to describe it, non-laggy way, right? Without it lagging. So I summoned, so I told myself, right? If I summon these characters and I get them, I'll start recording because I was super hyped about it. And the second thing would be, I didn't see many content creators on the game, and I was getting frustrated because I couldn't really find any information, really couldn't talk about it with other people. And again, I don't necessarily like making Discords or like really talking around Discord so much because I just couldn't really be bothered to kind of really look into it in my own way. So I decided, like, all right, I'm gonna start uploading because maybe through that I can help other people out in one way or another, right? And in all honesty, I probably should have been, because I started uploading kind of more daily kind of stuff. Because I'll be honest, back in that, the reason why, even now, right, the reason why I upload like a specific types of content every other week, right, is two things. I want consistency, and I want to be able to upload something that I can really just talk about. Regardless whether it's this week or it's last week, maybe something like we have to deal with every week, which is, again, Sanctuary is weekly, so every single one of us has to deal with it. And if we all have to deal with it, we already know that some of this shit is kind of insufferable. Right? I'm actually going to lower the volume on my side of things because I'm like listening to the soundtrack a little too much. Yeah, there we go. On my end is fine. Alright, I'm going to edit party. We're going to play the first one. Because I just want to get done for this part. I do like to talk about it because I do have time today. I'm recording this early, right? We're going to continue. But yeah, no, so really what just kind of brought down to me, right? I wanted to upload content to maybe help somebody out if they're curious. Because I think at this point, I was kind of, from my perspective and my side of things, there's definitely been moments where people uploaded videos. And there's definitely been... Oh god. What the fuck, alright. There's definitely been videos where I've sent messages, right, to multiple people. Not necessarily from my community, but I've kind of just messaged, post in comments where, and again, maybe not people aren't really noticing it because my channel kind of looks like a very basic S symbol character. I'm still deciding on what to put as my profile picture, or my banner as well. I'll be real with you. I think that would probably give me an identity for that, but I'm gonna be so fair with y'all. If I give myself an identity, like a hard identity, like on the thing, I need it to be something like pretty substantial. Now, at least for me personally, in the Eminence of Shadow, like take for instance, what is my profile picture? That would be Aurora. That's what I was thinking of posting as my icon. But I also don't want it. I never actually wanted my channel just to be about Aurora or like the Eminence and Shadow, because there are times where I'm like, dude, I'm uploading so much like the Eminence and Shadow content. I love this game, but I wouldn't necessarily say it wasn't necessarily sustainable. As I would say, it was definitely. God damn it! I forgot to just watch it out. Did we die? No, we're fine. I forgot I didn't want to skip battle. We did fine. We're still alive. That's what matters. But all right. Enhanced healing evasion. We're gonna go with more evasion than more speed. We're gonna click on this because Olivia just sits like a truck, right? But yeah, main topic, right? Dude, I'm actually gonna that threw me off for a loop, dude. I'm getting AI's well, how do I call this actually? I went to my analytics by accident, and I'm getting channel performance summary generated by AI. That kind of threw me for a loop. I'm always so for real. No, but I'm kind of looking through my just past videos, right? And among different things, right? A couple of things that I've stopped really doing. I've really stopped putting a lot of effort into my thumbnails. I want to get back into it, but I'll be so for real with y'all. I think simplistic thumbnails is easier on me personally, because again, my computer it's slow, and I want to play multiple games at the same time. And certain things are just easier for me to do. I'll be so for real. That's kind of what just. I want to put more effort into it, but sometimes that stuff kills me. A crit rate or SP boost rate. We're gonna go with, I think, SP boost rate actually. Maybe discount rate. Let's go with SP. Probably fine. But yeah, over the 2 to 3 year span of when I've been started making content, right? It all started because I was lucky in this game. And from there on, I've tried to improve my content, whether it be trying to remain consistent, whether it be trying to just not make everything like just a news kind of fucking situation. Because that's what I used to upload like a lot of time, and I still owe you guys a fucking I still owe you guys like a tutorial guide, because I fucking uploaded it. Like, hold on, I uploaded a community post at one point, right? Viewer posts mentions no. Is that under content? I guess I'm not being recorded. But I uploaded a post like a long time ago, and I still remember this one. I still have to work on this. But yeah, no, I have to. I want to make. This was in February 2025, so I'm fucking delayed like like a year at this point plus. But the post, and I still remember this one because I still have to work on it. But again, I'm slow. It's hard for me to get around it, but yeah. And I put this to this. Shopping around for some advice and thoughts with Seda, I have been noticing new players are asking for help with things that they can do for the game. I'm gathering as much advice as I can to also make a list of advice and helpful tips for players. I wanted to make essentially like a guide on like simple stuff. The last time, because again, making like a gold guide is one thing. I don't know if I want to separate it, but I want to make like a small general guide for new players is what I wanted to make. The problem is, like, I'm very slow. I'll be real with y'all, I'm very slow. Also, what fucking memory was that? Because I'm gonna just cook myself. Okay, no, I'm fine. I thought it was one of the fucking ones that just took one of my buffs. I fucking hate this shit so much. Alright, we're fine. Let's keep going. But yeah, no, I still remember this post from like February 2025. I wanted to make a new player advice video. But the problem is, I'm slow, and I overthink stuff. And there's like a reason for it. So I think what I might end up doing, because I was going to take essentially like a bunch of little clips and stuff. Because I do have my, I don't know if it's MG notes, right? No, that's not it. Ideas for videos, is that it? No, because I had like, if there are no info or con. Thing. To-do list. Work with it. Nope. Yeah, this the last time I worked on this was in yeah, okay. Yeah, last time I worked on it, and I probably honestly should probably work on a Google Doc or something on it, because that would actually allow me to see this a little bit easier. But I have my notepad with essentially some player advice, and I honestly should probably kind of break it down into kind of like a bunch of different things. Boost rate on that is probably gonna be fine. Pretty good actually. God damn. I don't know if I'm like joking. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no. Yeah, my tech tab is not here. But yeah, the last time I worked on this thing was back in March of last year, and I've been kind of stalling it. And I think at this point, I think I need to just kind of grind my teeth out and just gonna work on it. I definitely need to upload this on Google Doc because I think last time I tried to work on it, it was kind of difficult. But that video is coming out. Again, I don't know when. I said it was gonna be uploaded at sometime soon. I was a fucking lie. And that's because again, I don't like necessarily like planning out videos too much because it takes a lot of time for that type of stuff. And again, with every single facet of this game, a lot of things change pretty fast. So it's kind of hard to just give like proper like no, this is like fuck proper like to give advice that doesn't necessarily like change, right? And if anything, I need to make kind of generalized, like very generalized advice, because I think what I might do is I might make a series of player advice, right? So, like take for example, I'll make a play like a generalist. I think advice of hold on. It's kind of like general like, hey, should I summon this thing? And I'm like, hey, what is a good like summon experience kind of thing. Now, if my computer would run less dog shit, I could definitely give you more advice, similar things, but... Okay. I need to open up the Google Doc. Yeah, I'm gonna make one. Yeah, because I was working on it on a notepad, but I would like to just kind of make this a little bit smaller, because it's not necessarily super convenient for me to make that. I need to make like actual bullet points on it. I don't need a template. I just need to put on this. Oh, they changed it so much. All right, we finally work on this. All right. Daily advice. I think it's because I need to probably break it down into that type of stuff, right? Daily advice, weekly, I think monthly, banner advice, gameplay advice, summons. I think weekly advice would probably fall under stuff like things to do weekly. Armageddon. Actually, that's not weekly. I don't think it's like events. Events, probably events tab. But by the way, I'm working on it. Okay, hold on. What the hell? I did not realize I just died. I'm actually gonna save that. I'd rather lose a little bit of damage on that one. pop that, and then I need to pop the, yeah, we're gonna have to leave this one to last. So she didn't ignite, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I just got unlucky or if I'm like pacing it differently. Oh, that works. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what I did before. I'm not 100% sure why I exploded. But yeah, yep, I got that wrong. Writing that down. Advice for new players, weekly, monthly banner advice, gameplay advice, summons, events, sources of iris, or sources of gems, early gameplay advice, team advice. Now, again, from my side of things, for example, in this case, I think what I'm going to do is, right, because I would like to just kind of send out, like, not send out, like, a general one, right? So, what I think I'm going to do, now that I really think about it, right, it's been a year, right? What I'm going to be making with this, with this video idea, or I said video, I wasn't really convinced on, like, a simple, just all-in-one video, so I think I'm going to make, like, a very generalized video of like, hey, simple advice, and then I think I'm gonna make a more broken down of what everything needs to kind of be sorted out with. Again, I'm not the end all be all, so if I get something wrong or if something changes over time, because there's been a lot of different factors, right? That take for example like weekly stuff, weekly necessities. I guess would be the best thing to do. Necessities. Monthly necessities. Gem saving or something. Should I summon kind of stuff? I guess that also should I summon? Should I play actually? I guess. Why should I play this game? Is a real fucking thing, but yeah, no, like stuff like this, right? There's been a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to make, and this video, that type of the new player advice video among stuff, and just kind of like probably just player advice, probably, but would probably be like a great video, right? Because like take for example, maybe some of us. Know like a lot of things right already. I don't know everything. I asked Banana like a lot of things that I'm like very like curious about. Or CEO, I don't know if I don't think I've asked you anything. Cause I at this point I'm pretty confident in the majority of the stuff, at least from my side of things. But if anybody has any advice, right? I know the video will not get uploaded today. I fucking wish it will. But yeah, this was. But for me, right, one of the biggest factors that kind of has led me to just play this game for so long has been a mixture of kind of just the community at this point, like the small few members who kind of watch it. The kind of my love for the Image of Shadow, that's kind of what really cracked it. As well as, honestly, I think the game is going like in a decent route. And I'll definitely say this. Most of us are waiting for the movie, the Eminence of Shadow, Lost in the Echoes. I still haven't reacted to the fucking trailer that came out. I don't think I'll react to it today, because I got work and I'm probably gonna sleep the rest of the day today. But more than anything, right? I would like to just kind of showcase, like, kind of everything I've learned over, like, the past couple of years, right? As well as kind of see if if I can help anybody. That's realistically what I want to make the videos out of. Because we'll also need to make, like, anniversary advice, actually. That one will be its own separate thing. What to do during anniversary, actually. That will actually be its own fucking thing, for sure. I'm actually gonna close that one, I think it's fine. I copied it this one. Have any advice? Yeah, because I think so there's like a lot of things that people like obviously kind of get confused over. Like, if, oh, it's a half anniversary. Like, are the characters good? Should I summon on these banners? Should I, again, should I spend money realistically among different things? Right? It says 31 days left. That's actually kind of crazy. That's not too bad. I don't think... Yeah, lock characters, every character that... There's none... Okay. The fuck? Do I have all of these characters? I thought I didn't. What the fuck? Yeah, because I know I have all of these ones. Locked characters, so I guess these are the characters that I don't own. What I think it is. Weird. But yeah, no, generally, I'm pretty happy in the situation where I'm at least in this game. And I'm very happy that, like, I'm meeting some of you guys, because I've been all over the place today. I'll be real with you. But if anything, thank you, Banana, so far. We've made it so far to another half, basically half point of the year at this point. At least in the Eminence of Shadow. I've been pretty excited for kind of like the game has been going. I'm pretty happy. Other than like events, I kind of could not be asked to play them. And I think... Oh my god. The bastards did it. Oh my god. They fucking finally decided to change the difficulty on this. Fuck me. Dude. What did I say? Did I not say this? Jesus fucking Christ, I was right. Y'all can't see shit. Dude. Dude. Banana, I told you, bro. I told you it's endgame content, but I definitely think the difficulty scaling was bullshit. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Dude, I am telling you. I am telling you that I knew that the way that the fucking game was scaling, people, like, new players couldn't fucking touch or dream of doing anything past this shit. And again, using 90 is definitely kind of like because again, you need an in between these things, right? Because this is fine. Even this is kind of like a big jump. 90,000 power is kind of crazy. I could probably still do this, but this is like, you cut up so much time between normal, right? Normal to this, you also get way more guild points as well. From this to this, the scaling is disgusting, to be honest with you. 110,000. I theoretically should have enough to kind of clear this, but dude, the health pool on this shit is crazy. So that was 160 million health. So that's 3 zeros, then another 160 million fucking health. And this is 32 million actually. Yeah, this is 32 million fucking health, dude. Even then, this is pretty hard. But yeah, the maximum base hunt points is 85,000, maximum 170,000. So you can actually get past that. So from there, so the minimum is, so this is 60,000 maximum, so that's double the points, right? So this is a 50% increase. 50% increase, and the amount of points you get from one of these, right? So that's crazy, actually. That is actually crazy. It quintuples the amount of guild points you get, right? From here to there, it quintuples the points. It's a 50% increase on the base guild points, on the base hunt points, right? So even if you only beat the first one, so 60,000 is the maximum, right? Off rip if you only beat this once, right? So that's 85,000. 60,000 times 85, actually no, 1,000 times 1.5. Ah, fuck me, I clicked the button. Alright, if y'all missed it, I was basically talking about the, real quick, because I didn't actually realize it until now, but they had an in-between difficulty between normal, hard, and very hard. Or between normal and hard, they added an extra difficulty to very hard, so this is now towards endgame people, truly endgame people. This is now towards kind of like higher upper mid-game people that don't want to try as much. Again, realistically, I'm in endgame. I should actually be able to clear this, to be honest with y'all. I need to put more effort into my trying, because I'll be honest, if I click on battle, right, I'm not actually gonna fight it. But if I throw my team in there, I'm honestly not that far off. So I'm just a bitch. I am a little bit off at this point here, but between 90,000 and 110,000 is still a chunk. Regardless, because I definitely think some again, you're kind of, there's like a scaling difficulty or difference. I don't think I have my secondary best tank on this team, actually. Yeah, I think I'm still missing, I'm still missing her, actually, to be honest with you. I'm still missing her. I honestly probably should summon her. Can I see... What is actually looking at here? I really would like... I really genuinely would like, my tank. Man, that is such a fucking massive fucking banner, what the hell? Doesn't even have fucking the tanks in here, what the hell? Green Elemental Shadow Garden. Oh, it's because she's probably here. That's probably why. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Why would you summon on that one? Not her, obviously. I would like to summon on Yukime. That's who I needed as my frontline tank on green team. I don't think I have any other decent green team tank, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I've been yapping a lot on this day. Though she's probably not bad, Delta's not too bad. I still haven't nearly maxed her out, and I think her shit gets absolutely slaughtered. Yeah, she's not bad, but I still think that the fucking best tank in the game for green is definitely Yukime at least point. Let me know if I'm probably wrong, because there's probably been like some like collab unit that I just can't see, or maybe it's like another fucking like maybe actually Festival it is actually. What the fuck am I doing? Fucking Epsilon. I'm a fucking idiot. I know, probably one of the better tanks in the fucking game. Off rip, I forgot she existed. I'm gonna be so for all that is kind of tough. Green Elemental Shadow Garden character, that's pretty good. SS character, guaranteed. Green Elemental Shadow. Okay. Weird. But yeah, if anything, I would like Yukime, but we'll leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I do apologize this went on for so long as it did. But yeah, no, thank you guys for talking with me, sitting down. Yeah, no, finish up, Zia, but I'll probably be subscribing to you at some point. I might actually do it right after this video. Hold on. Now, will I be watching you? Oh, here and there. I'll be real. I'm lazy. I don't like watching other people upload because it makes me feel embarrassed. Sometimes like my gameplay's kind of ass. I'm like, yeah, bro's better than me in the game. But yeah, I'll at least give you a sub, homeboy. Holmes. Hold on, I'm responding yet. Because I know you're CC, you're fellow CC, so I'll give you a follow. I'll give you a follow, man. But yeah, no. For that, Banana, everybody, thank you so much for kind of letting me rant for this long. Again, my recording on my audio should be definitely better now, because I don't know if y'all are hearing it, but hopefully it should sound better at least. But yeah. Yeah, hold on. There we go. But yeah, no, how do I put it? Yeah, Theo, honestly, by the way, I told him, so I did actually summon on Shadowfist Atomic, not Delta, Alpha, is it here? In history. I got actually kind of gypped. I only summoned 3 times. My Delta got a fucking another dupe. And I'm kinda just... I got the weapon for Alpha. But, yeah, I have no words, man. I'll be so for real. Fucking my Delta's fucking A3 at this point, dude. I'm like... Jesus Christ, I might need I might need to invest into my fucking red Theriatrip team at this point. It's not too bad. But yeah, as that, have a good one, stay solid, and bye-bye.